All right, guys, I think it's time. A little cultural exchange, a little discourse on the state of beans between the US and the UK. So, yes, we do have baked beans in the United States, but they are not what anyone to the right of the Atlantic Ocean, as you look at a map, would probably acknowledge as baked beans. So, these are our baked beans in the United States. No, Bush's is not the only brand. Everyone's got their own favorite brand. But in general, when you say baked beans to an American, they think of these barbecue baked beans, which are incredibly sweet. Like, these babies are basically tossed in sweet molasses, sugary barbecue sauce. And they literally come in flavors like honey sweet and brown sugar. So wrap your minds around that, Europeans. Dessert flavored baked beans. I will pause right here, though, to say that they do have the cutest mascot of all time. He was pretty adorable. I'm sure there's a new Duke now, but I grew up with this Duke, and he was such a love. Now to the second part of that question, like, do we eat beans? Which I also took to kind of mean, like, how do we eat beans? No, we don't have beans on toast, but we do have beanie weenies. So imagine sweet beans mixed with sausage or hot dogs if you grew up like me. Ugh. Yum, yum, yum. How about having it with some milk? The most traditional way you're going to find Americans eating baked beans, though, is straight up like with barbecue. It's something that we eat with barbecue. So like a meat and three plate, very, very standard in the South. Like baked beans are a staple of that. Again, very sweet. Usually with chunks of bacon in it. Some people put like, I came across some with celery in it once, which was just, ugh. And you probably think, oh, well, like you guys don't do beans on toast, but I've seen you have beans on like hot dogs and stuff. That's chili. It's a whole different kettle of fish. It is not, it's different. But you will also find a lot of Americans who make soup at home. That used to be like a staple. Like everybody's family used to have like their soup. For us, for my family, it was navy bean soup. But again, that like never happened because you have to soak the beans and it takes like days. But yeah, baked beans. Americans do eat them. Yeah, we do. Thanks for coming to this cultural exchange.